Hello, friends, and welcome to Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Today we find ourselves in the Last Light Inn, right outside the door to Isabel's room. She is a Selûnite priestess, cleric, that created this sanctuary, and we need to go speak to her. But before we do, we need to make a couple of adjustments so that we survive the fight. This is Disabled. My name is Ed, and let's get into it. I am going to remove the Abyss Beckoners and replace them with Hellrider's Pride. Since I'm not wearing the Abyss Beckoners, I will not do any summons. Instead, I need Hellrider's Pride to get the resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. And I need that because I have got to keep Isabel alive in the next part of this game. If we lose her, and this is the Chaos Run, so if we lose her, we will let it stand. If we lose her, everyone at Last Light End will die. Except Jaheira. We'll lose Barkus. We will lose all the tieflings who are here. Everyone will die. And we can still save the people at Moonrise Towers. Their stories can continue in Baldur's Gate. So you don't completely lose all of those threads, but you do lose a large number of them. And it is not in your best interest to let Isabel get taken unless you are siding with Ketheric Thorm, which I would not recommend that you do. Because, that's the absolute, and even if you are an evil character, you still don't want to be controlled by the absolute. So siding with Ketheric Thorm is still not a great plan. We are going to need the ability to keep Isabel alive as well as we can. Let's make sure we have the spells that we want for this particular combat. We are not going to have the summon because I promised we would not do a summon. Instead, we will pull up something to try to help us out a little bit. We will go with Hypnotic Pattern. I really liked the way that worked in our combat with the little creepy guys in the basement. And we will dump haste. I will use Phagian for that. And instead, we will pick up another control ability. We will pick up Tasha's Hideous Laughter. So we're going to focus on control. Oh, Flaming Sphere is a summon. Can't do any summons without the Abyss Beckoners, even though Flaming Sphere is immune to that. I promised, and so we will go that direction. Instead, then we will pick up Darkness. We'll do Fog Cloud, get a similar effect, but it only use a level 1 spell. So we'll go with that. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do with our wizard. Let's check Phagian. He is ready to cast Twin Spell Haste. And we've got the sorcery points for it, so we're in good shape there. Karlach needs her Armor of Agathis. Beautiful. And let's make sure her Hex weapon is bound. I don't know why she didn't already have Armor of Agathis up, but okay. And then Astarion.
Last Light's best bargains right here.
And he is ready to cast what he needs to cast, which is Hunter's Mark. And he's got that ready to go. And of course, we've got all of these abilities here as well. Let's go ahead and do Pass Without a Trace. I don't think we're going to be stealthing, but why not? Just keep it rolling. He might be needing to stealth, so we'll give that a go here. All right, let's get in here and do this thing.
I didn't realize I had an audience. The true soul who's going to save us all. I'm Isabel. Pleased to meet you.
And you. I've heard you're the protector of this inn, the Banisher of Shadows.
Myself and Our Lady are doing what we can to hold the line. I hear you and your tadpole will be our offense. Free from the Absolute's influence, yet able to walk among cultists. It's almost too good to be true. But I'd be a poor cleric indeed not to avail of a blessing when I see one. Let me guess. Jaheira's sent you to beg a protection spell off her favorite cleric.
Guilty as charged.
It hurts. Perfect. It'll make you immune to the lesser effects of the Shadow Curse, which will get you closer to the towers. But there are places it won't help. Places where the curse is darker, stronger. The cultists are able to traverse even the deepest shadows, though. I don't know how. The Harpers are trying to figure it out.
Selûnite magic. Dark Lady, forgive me.
Good nose. Like a nasty little terrier.
Yeah, she and Shadowheart are not buddies. Anything else I should know before heading off?
Ketheric is a frightening man. But you have something he doesn't. Allies worth having. While you're busy in the towers, I'll be sure to... Wait. Do you hear that? Something's wrong.
Hello, Isabel.
Marcus, is that you? What's happened to you?
I've been blessed. You can be too. Come with me, and you can hear all about it from Ketheric himself.
Isabel, you know this man?
He's a flaming fist. Or was. Came with the others when we created this haven.
And I thank you for your hospitality. True soul, my instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
Touch her, and I'll kill you.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all, you fool.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Okay. Shadowheart is inspired. Moonweaver's Prayer. Okay. We have... The enemy is surprised. Interesting. So we are going to get first turn, looks like. Starion is right beside Marcus. Let's go ahead and get a bite in. Beautiful. Then let's get some distance. He's going to get an attack on us, but I do not care. Especially since he can't land it anyway. And then we will flip over to ranged attacks. Beautiful. Let's see, is there something better than just the standard fare here? He is not a fiend, I don't think. Let's have a look at him, shall we? Whoop. Examine. Aberration. So not Fiend, he is an aberration. He does have the Great Weapon Master bonus attack. Now, he's supposed to bring Isabel alive, but they will all attack her. And when her hit points drop to 0, she will be taken. Which is why we needed Shadowheart to be able to do a healing spell that will also make her very, very capable of surviving. So we are going to do a acid on Marcus here. Well, no, I'm not, because I'll hit Isabel with it too if I do, and I don't want her AC going down. Yes. Beautiful. Lovely. And then we'll hit it again. Hopefully. Good job. He is almost done.
Let's end this.
We definitely want to do Spirit Guardians at some point, but Isabel is not a member of our party. So if we do Spirit Guardians out of the gate, then we will in fact hit her with Radiating Orb, which means her attacks won't work well. I am going to do Mass Healing Word and get us all going with some resistances. Oh, that's not going to hit her. That's right, because she's not a member of the party. I've got to target her directly. I will do that out of the gate. So she now has temporary hit points, and she is resistant to all forms of damage, which is very, very good. Let's go ahead. It only lasts for 2 turns. I'll wait till we have some more enemies in the room. Instead, we will do an Inflict Wounds. And we'll do a level 2 on good old Marcus here. See what we can make happen. And we missed. And turn. Karlach is up. Kick over to passives. Turn on Great Weapon Master. And then we will put on Reckless Attack. Actually, we will Rage first. Oh good, now I can teleport, but so can he, so we need him to die.
Open up.
Not a good start. Try again. Definitely help. There we go. Okay, that threat is gone, and he also had Great Weapon Master. He hits really, really hard. So, that helped. We will end turn. Okay, we have Scratch first. He is going to come out here and prepare himself to be ready for... hopefully he'll get an attack of opportunity.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Looks like Jaheira wasn't surprised. Counselor Floric wasn't surprised. And Isabel is not surprised. And that is why, that is why we wanted to take care of her. Okay, we have a winged horror. We've still got the one out here in the hallway that hasn't moved yet. There's one right outside this door that hasn't moved yet. We need to make sure that they are all doing well. I am going to cast my Special Bless on me. I'll put it on Isabel, and I'll put it on Shadowheart. Excellent. And that'll be my turn. Let's let the rest of this play through. Scratch did get his attack in. We will do a little Touch of Death. One winged horror down. Let's help out Isabel again. Oh, didn't help her. We did try though. She only took 8 damage as opposed to what she could have taken. Okay, Astarion is up, and we have got a group of the enemy here. So, he is happy. He got his bite in. Let's see. These things don't have a tremendous amount of health, but it will still take 2 hits, I do believe. So we will go for that. Okay, winged horror down. And Shadowheart is up. I don't really care if Isabel can hit. I just don't want her to get hit. So we will come through here and make it harder for these things to hit her. See, she was hit by the radiating orb because of the explosion, the 3-meter explosion. But because there are 2 of them, they both got extra orbs. So they both have 4 on them, which is good. And I will do nothing else. I don't want to do a spiritual weapon. I'm not doing any summons, I promise. So no summons. Okay, end turn. Indeed. Let's get in here and start working through these guys. Beautiful. One more. Really? Okay, end turn. Hopefully the Harpers can get something done here, help us out a little bit. We don't want Roland to die. Flaming Fist are just being ridiculous in their room there. Alright, let's see if Scratch can finish off this winged horror. Fantastic job, Scratch! Good boy!
Serene she might seem, but nature has fangs.
Counselor Florix just hanging out. She gonna dash and jump too, like the other guys? Yep, they're just hanging out in their room. They're not coming out unless they have to. Leaving it to the rest of us, I see. Oh, good. She's casting some stuff on herself, healing some damage. I like to see that. Fleeing the room isn't helpful, but thanks. Beautiful. Okay, Phagian's up. We've got a winged horror, but I am going to instead twin spell, haste. I will lose my concentration on bless. I think this is better for what we're doing right now. Beautiful. And let's see. I'm gonna hit Isabel if I can. Nope, has to be an ally. Never mind. End turn. Roland is struggling. He is paralyzed down there and has an enemy on him. Hopefully the Harpers can kill it before it gets to him. Alright. Astarion's up. Beautiful. Now let's go try to help out. Where does he need to go so he can even get a shot on this thing? I don't know. Here, I think.
Another parasite.
Wonderful.
Collect it. It might be useful.
Okay, we saved Isabel, guys. That is stressful, stressful stuff, because I am not kidding. If she gets taken, it is bad. Bad, bad,
Isabel,
bad.
are you all right? I'm fine.
Marcus has been with us since the start. They've been tracking us this whole time. And that was no random attack. You were the target, Isabel. They know how important you are. But they don't know about you. Ketherick will strike again. We need you to strike first. Discover the source of his invulnerability. Make him mortal so we can make him bleed. Good luck.
We're in more danger than I knew. If something happens to me, everyone in this inn is dead. Like that.
Marcus told me Ketherick wanted you captured, not killed. Why?
Why does a man like him do anything? Power, spite, some kind of twisted personal morality. I can understand why he'd want me dead. Without me keeping the curse at bay, everyone in this inn, everyone intent on killing him, is dead too. As for why he'd want to take me alive, I don't know. And I don't want to find out. Now that we have you, I hope I won't have to.
Once I take Ketherick's head, you'll be safe again.
No mercy. For Ketherick will have none on you. End this.
Okay. Let's check out Marcus, shall we? That is coming up as red. I don't know why. Oh, it's stealing. Okay, well. We need to do this then. Make sure we steal quietly. And go ahead and stand up. And we need to unencumber ourselves a bit. Shifting Corpus Ring. It grants invisibility and blur. Two very good abilities. Better than the Fetish of Calarduran, which only grants invisibility. So I can swap these out and gain an additional spell. Blur is wonderful for a spellcaster. So absolutely take that. And I'll send that to Wares. I don't think anybody else wants it. Great Club +1. We definitely don't need or want. Looks like we are in good shape. We've got a chest over here. I don't know if we're allowed to access it. Doesn't look red. So let's get the Autumna Cross first. And then the chest. Lovely. And we'll stop by Damon on the way out. Let's make sure Roland is alive, and he is.
We won't even have to go out into the shadows to die now that the cultists have found us.
Nobody else is dying. I'll deal with the cultists.
Oh, I'm sure they're cowering in their heavily fortified tower, knowing you're on the way.
We should ask someone else.
Who?
Okay.
No one cares. No one but us.
We need to head down.
If not over, then through.
If I can find the stairs again. There they are. And let's briefly speak with Jaheira, see if there's anything that she has to say after that little situation.
Traitors among us. A child taken. And still I can only feel relief. If they had taken Isabel too,
We were all caught off guard.
honesty will serve you better than charity. I blundered into their trap, and it cost us. You have the honor of making up for my mistake. I trust that you will.
Nothing new to report yet, but the search continues.
A search burdened by unnatural darkness. But don't let that discourage you.
Okay. So we're going to head out. We'll stop by Damon and offload ourselves of some items we picked up that we don't need. Now remember, in order to get Damon to upgrade everything and get his inventory back to where it needs to be for us, as well as his gold, all we have to do is level up. which we should be doing before we
You
get
mean to
back
reach
here.
Moonrise, and I've orders to help you. The path to the towers is drenched in blackness so deep even a torch cannot quell it. Yet the cultists have found a way to move freely. Whatever this method, you must claim it. A cultist convoy crosses the land as we speak. I've readied an ambush. Say the word, and we fly.
Let's take on that convoy. You lead, I follow.
Splendid. I'll mark your map should you lose the way. Harper's with me. Stray no more than an arm's length from your course.
Okay.
Too dark to tell.
Pull up torches and get moving.
Keep steady. Closing in.
Looks like there was a struggle here.
This is where the tieflings got attacked. Memnos was one we found. He was the one trying to convince the girl not to kill Saza. So he didn't make it. Seth there, we spoke to. We didn't speak to Rachel, I don't think. Asherak, I don't remember who he was. Ikarin, he's the one we spoke to at camp during the party that was unhappy because other people had died and he did not want to celebrate while they were dead. Dead cultist, like to see that. Toron we didn't talk to. Kaldani we did. I don't remember Amek either. Okay. We have looked at everyone. Always take opportunities to light braziers when possible. And let's have a look at the map. And we are going to the ambush site. So let's keep heading that direction.
Hells. The curse has torn open the ground itself.
Whoa. Okay. Waypoint discovered. Oh, right up there. Ancient Sigil Circle. So it is. Okay.
What path lies before me?
We don't want to go this direction. We want to go the other way. Where Scratch is headed, apparently. He's tracking along there. We'll just follow him. And this is not the ambush site. Neither is that. What is that? Interesting. There's the ambush site though, so let's head that way. Yep, right in here. There are the Harpers. Beautiful. Hey, it's Lysandra again.
More to your church every day, my queen. Your followers are legion.
Go. We'll wait for your signal.
faithful stand ready, Majesty. Soon we march. Soon the world will bow to you.
Here, we're boss. Something moved up there. Want me to drag it out?
Signal the Harpers to attack.
Heretics in the dark! Kill them! Destroy the blasphemers! Drive them into the dark! Do not let them take our lights!
We will use shield on that. No interest in taking all that damage. And he intends to cast Sanctuary. I intend to say no. Nice try. We will stand back. Oh, he got it cast anyway. Well, how frustrating is that? All right. Let's go for Betty first here. And we missed at every turn. That last one, I don't even know what we were shooting at. It just kind of glitched on us, I think. Oh, we get to try again though, so we'll take it. Critical miss, okay. Shadow Heart is up. I think we all know what to do here. It looks like his he's not got Sanctuary anymore, does he? Beautiful. Let's do a mass healing word. And turn. And let's rage. Magic infused weapon. Gains light and thrown properties. Not so much, but that's okay. Yes. Do as much damage as we can to this guy. He is a hard hitter. And turn. Nice.
I fear neither shadow nor death.
When you take out the goblin, she just summoned a ward, which I'm not a fan of. Oh, we've got ourselves another Rager down here. Though he ran through the radiating orbs, so he ran through the Spirit Guardians, not the brightest bulb in the box. Okay, Phagian is up. What to do? What to say? I think we'll drop a wall of fire right here. See what that kind of damage that can do for us. And then I will get some elevation. And turn.
Guard against the darkness.
Oh. Yes, go for the Harpers, please. That would be lovely. Let's try Counterspell again. I've already done it once and it didn't work. So I guess never mind. He's going to cast it no matter what I do. But that's okay. We can now try to take out our goblin friend here. That should take care of the warg as well. Beautiful. And I will take the attack of opportunity to get a bit of distance. Oh, double attack of opportunity, who knew? And turn. Let's have Shadowheart give that guy a little bit extra. Do some Toll the Dead. Oh, and they both saved a 65 and a 70. Wow. Okay.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
And we'll have Lovely. We'll take out Brawler Vez here. One way or the other. Beautiful. And because we jumped, we don't have our Great Weapon Master bonus. Boo. Nice. And the idiot ran into the wall of fire. I do need to drop that now, though, since we have killed everybody out there. The only one left is this chap, whom we can't do anything to at the moment. But I can drop a cloud of daggers on him. So there's that. Looks like he can take some damage after all, doesn't it? And turn. She jumped through the cloud of daggers, which was not smart, but okay. Perfect. He is now out of Sanctuary. Let's see. Is there anything I can do to make his life more unpleasant? Not at the moment, so we'll just attack. And he will dodge. Oh, got him that time. Good. He is taking some damage for serious. Shadowheart is up. What can we do to him? I don't actually know. I can get in his way, though, which is wonderful. And we will do a... Let's make sure he's not... Nope, no resistances. Good. Good, good, good. He has a high defense, though. Oh, we got it. And Touch of Death. Do what we can. He's got 3 health. He is not going to survive when he comes into his turn. We are pretty well done. I'm going to end rage. And we'll just deal with this as we can here.
In position.
And we got him.
We just need that lantern.
Beautiful. Let's head back down. I don't know that we lost any of the Harpers.
Our heads are intact, and that's worth celebrating.
We get a Moon Lantern and Cruel Sting. Cruel Sting is a longsword. A drow elf wielding this weapon deals an additional 1 to 4 poison damage against restrained targets, and it allows you to cast ensnaring strands. So, it kind of allows you to create the condition needed to get the best out of it, but 1 to 4 is pretty underwhelming. At this point, we can get much, much better weapons. So, not anything I'm particularly excited about. Although, let's check out the moon lantern. Not broken.
The lantern gives off a chilly glow, protecting all in its vicinity from the surrounding shadows.
Incredible magic. I can feel the light lifting the shadows, even those within me. Be safe and be brave. We expect no less.
You notice a tiny pixie trapped within.
Oh, please! Oh, golly me, oh my! You must release me or I'll die. This lantern only lights the way when I am hurting night and day.
Used for the magic within you. Disgusting.
Dolly thanks you for your sympathy. Now, sorcerer, kindly set me free.
I need protection from this curse. If I release you, will you help me travel through the shadows?
It would be my pleasure, truly. Once I'm freed, I'll help you duly.
Release the pixie.
Finally! Been trapped in that coffin with no one but a mad Drider and my own farts for company.
Did me a good turn there, didn't you? What do I owe you?
I need to get through this shadow curse. Can you help?
Sure I can, but will I?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Here, give this bell a shake. Speak the magic words and you'll get what you've earned. Protection from the shadow curse. What more could a dingus want? You're welcome.
Bye, Dolly.
Curious little thing.
We
Okay.
do get to see some interesting things. Almost makes the mortal peril worth it. Almost.
And we now have Pixie Blessing. The shadow curse cannot affect this creature thanks to a pixie's protective magic. It's on every member of the party. If you change party members, they will also have it. But if in the case that they do not, ring the bell, Dolly will show up and she will put it on you so that everyone in the party has it. And that's wonderful. We also have the Blessing of Seluna, protecting against lesser effects of the shadow curse, but unnecessary now. The Pixie's Blessing clears all of it, so we are 100% in the clear. I'm going to loot up the rest of these bodies, and I'll be right back with you. Okay, right here on Kansif, we picked up Thermo-Arcanic Gloves. Whenever you deal fire damage, you gain 2 turns of heat. So we have found a robe that benefits to this. We have seen, I believe, a staff that helps out with fire. So if you are doing a fire build, there are a lot of options to help you. And the Thermo-Arcanic Gloves are one of them. But what is heat, you ask? Heat means you are engulfed by a vengeful fire. You take 1 to 4 fire damage each turn, but you can use heat convergence, which does what? Let's look. Heat convergence. It isn't. I got a glitch. It's not going to tell me what heat convergence does. I believe you can use it to impact enemies instead of you, but I don't know, because it doesn't say. So there's only one way to find out now, right? We can only do one thing. We're gonna have to equip them and see what they do. See if that changes anything for us here. Okay, yes, we get heat. Heat convergence, still not gonna say. So I need to deal some fire damage. Unfortunately, I don't do that, so I don't have a good way to show it to you because I can't even actually do it. Oh, our Starian can, though. Oh, Astarion. Let's have Astarion put them on. See how that goes. We will use Firebolt. apparently we have to actually hit something.
And these things have stayed interesting.
Fortunately, I know where to find something to hit, so let's do that. I don't need this anymore, by the way. The Shadow Curse does nothing to us at this point. We just need to find some enemies. And I know we're somewhere.
I smell a trap.
That might be worth a look.
Okay, and there's an enemy. Let's have Astarion hit the measle. Only he missed, which is horrific, but okay. We will once again do a little... Oh, looks like we're doing level 4. Spirit Guardians. And in turn, Karlach. Let's go ahead and rage. And what do we get? Until the end of rage, we deal an additional 1 to 6 force damage. I like that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And turn. Yes, they're all surprised. And let's see if we can't finish off this measle here. No need. Well, looks like there might have been a need, but we didn't do it anyway. And turn. And he already... Oh, well, no. He still got... Yes, but without his gloves, his attacks are much less impressive. Can't hit the broadside of a barn. Okay. Shadow Heart is up. She can also do a firebolt, but she doesn't have the gloves on, so that's not what we're doing here. We'll just do a Ray of Frost, I suppose. Good. And turn. Right, we'll have Karlach go help out Astarion. He is currently being garroted. So let's look at that. Garroted. You cannot move. Attack rolls against the affected entity have advantage, while the entity's attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. So as long as you are garroted, it has advantage against you, but you have disadvantage against anything that you try to do, including escape. Beautiful. And we will end turn. Lovely. It was trying to do a little bit of that on me, but that did not work out. And let's see what we've got for them. They are not fans of the light. I think we are all too close for me to do this without hitting somebody. I mean, I could drop it right on Karlach, I suppose. I will, actually, do that. Beautiful. And then end turn. Perfect. We'll back up a smidge. And I will do a very poor attempt to shoot someone. Oh, actually landed it. Wonderful. And turn. I guess I'm going to get to use this fire thing. I really would like to, but it's just not going to let me. Nice. Come on up. Hit him too. Beautiful. And let's do a little Toll the Dead. Though something tells me these guys are going to be resistant to necrotic. They save. Let's get out of the cloud of daggers. There we go. Reckless attack. Perfect. And missed. Lovely. Okay, Phagian is up. Little ray of frost. And turn. Now maybe I can cause fire damage. I need to hit one of these things. Oh my gosh, 70%. It's just not going to let me do this, is it? Okay.
Last much longer.
Well, only because you did something really, really stupid. But okay. I can't do anything about it, so as you were, I suppose. Let's go ahead and Toll the Dead. Saved. Let's examine. Nope, no resistances. It's just getting some really good rolls there. And reckless attack. There we go.
Looking ahead.
Let's end the cloud of daggers. Looks like Shadowheart tried to run into it. Let's get her up. Okay, very good. And we will short rest.
That put the wind back in my sails.
Beautiful. I think Shadowheart is stuck. We may have to
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
figure that out. These things aren't worth much, but there is a chest over there that we need to open. A couple of them, actually. I think. At least one, maybe two. That's the one we have the key for. Is there stairs here somewhere, or am I going to be jumping around? Looks like I'm jumping. Okay. Too far. We'll let Starian do it.
I'm behind.
And we'll take the key. And it is, we get an Idol of Selûne, a note. Moon Maiden, protect those of us who would not turn from you, no matter the consequence in this short life. Keep these artifacts of our devotion until such a time as we may openly infuse our spirits with your white light once more. Grant cunning to my brother Halfred in his efforts to conceal the rest of your relics. Let the name Last Light not be a portent. Let your moon glow continue forever and fill our hearts. If you'll recall, Halfred was the note that we found at the basement of Last Light Inn. And we find now the luminous gloves, which deals when you deal radiant damage, the target receives 2 turns of radiating orb. So you have the armor, the gloves, and the ring. That is the radiating orb set, and it makes you insanely powerful if you wear all 3 of these items. As stated, we will not be doing that because we just really don't want to. We don't want to do that. Smooth shadow heart. Can she move at all? Is she stuck here? What is going on with her? Yeah, she is having a problem. Not anything we can do, so let's pop the camp and then come back. Hopefully that'll fix it. There she is. Can we move now? No. Still can't move. Alright, I'm going to save and reload, and we'll be right back. There we go. Now she's mobile. Let's pop back to where we were. And she's moving with us. Good. We're all back where we're supposed to be. And what do we see ahead here? We've got a lot of exploring to do. I see torches. Interesting. True Soul Corliss is dead over there, which means we should have another parasite available to us. What is going on with these torches that are clearly not real? Nope, no parasite. Interesting. Black oleander. And
What's
a lost
inside?
backpack. Potion of healing. Journal log of True Soul Corliss. Interesting. Let's have a read. Day 4. Scouting mission dispatched by Ketheric Thorn to Shadowlands. Objective: locate nest of absolute non-believers. Reached outskirts of village. Disturbing sounds echo throughout the shadows. Must evade pursuit. Preparing to create a light barrier for protection against lurking monsters and deadly darkness. May the Absolute guide me. Okay. Well, interesting. So Corliss made the torches. And yet died anyway, it seems. I wonder what killed True Soul Corliss. I don't know, but they are very dead. Okay, let's keep moving. Let's see, where are we? We need to go check out that shadowed battlefield. We didn't, like, we have so much area to explore down here. Let's wander for the, oh, that's where we just came from. Let's wander for the moment. Just kind of meander around and see where it takes us, shall we? That's interesting. What is this? Oh, that's back up to where we were. That's okay. We'll go up here and take a different route this time. We'll go up this way. And then cross over like we were trying to do before. And then realize we were off track. But we don't care about that track anymore. We're now on this track. So, lovely. Shadowed battlefield. Got ourselves a sigil circle. Come on up.
She was no fun. All I wanted was to play.
She was no fun. Dead Githyanki warrior. Interesting. We have Oliver.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek. Will you play with me?
Unusual magic pours from the creature. What is it? We had the opportunity to do this roll because we're a sorcerer, so we have advantage on it, but we get a -1 because our intelligence is not great. And yet we got it anyway.
Not an ordinary child, but not a spectre either. One part of a greater whole, something ancient and oddly sad.
You're not what you say you are. I can sense it.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just me. I have a mummy, a daddy, a pet doggy.
You want to play? Fine.
All right. I'll hide, and you seek. Find me, and you win.
All right, let's begin.
Get ready, and no cheating. I win!
You were too good for me.
I know. Let's play again. You might be able to even the score.
Let's play.
Try to find me again, but my family will be looking for you at the same time, so don't get caught.
Okay. Oh, I was trying to enter sneak mode, but that is not what happened. Okay, well, here we are. So, to begin, I am fairly confident these are resistant to necrotic. They are not. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, not necrotic. Interesting. Target's out of sight. Okay. Got one there and one there. So let's move up. Go for daddy and doggy. And of course they both save, because why wouldn't they? And she will take a drink, heal herself, and turn. Karlach is up. And we are out of rages, so we'll go with Booming Blade instead. Beautiful. Another hit. Doggy down. And if we can get to Daddy up there. Perfect. Oh, and Karlach is sleeping. Not for long, I imagine. Shield. Nope, they're gonna let Karlach sleep. How interesting. Okay. Dread Ambusher. Oh, right. Forgot to swap that out. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, in turn. Phagian is up. We will go ahead and do some 3 of those. Might as well do one there as well. Excellent. At the start of each turn, we will trigger a random magic effect. Okay? Let's go wake up Karlach.
Can't leave you stuck.
Beautiful. And turn. Karlach. Let's go find Mummy, shall we?
Over there.
Excellent. And turn. Oh, she does not like Karlach. Okay. Not a problem. We just need Astarion to get where he can get to her. So we will Misty Step our way to glory here. Perfect. And turn. And we'll magic missile again. Beautiful. Doesn't look like she can make the jump. Trying to see if there's a way to get up there from the inside. Where is the... There's Mummy. Alright. Handled that problem. Let's go talk to Oliver again.
I win! I always win in the end. You did better than most, though, so I'll let you go. Here. Second prize. You'll need it.
And we pick up Ring of Shadows, which gives us Pass Without a Trace. Which is lovely, but we already have Pass Without a Trace. We've been using it already, so wonderful. And there's Oliver, and we can come back and talk to him at any time. And we will want to do that. But I'm not going to throw any spoilers your way just yet. I know what's happening, but I don't want to throw it off if you aren't aware yet. Right now, though, let's check out this dead Githyanki warrior. And the chest. Looks like we need to get Astarion and Karlach down here. Karlach has no easy path. Gonna take a little owie, but we got there. And then Astarion, much the same. Really? We're gonna... Oh, Astarion, please. Thank you. And he'll take his owie as well. And then he'll go lockpick the chest. Okay. Perfect. Ring of Mental Inhibition. When a foe fails a saving throw against one of your spells or actions, they gain mental fatigue for 2 turns. Mental fatigue. Affected entity has a -1 penalty to Wisdom, Intelligence, and Charisma saving throws for every turn remaining. When it fails a saving throw, while having 5 or more turns of this condition remaining, the entity takes 1 to 4 psychic damage and is no longer mentally fatigued. Okay, so if they fail 3 saving throws, they do psychic damage. That is extremely underwhelming, but thank you for that. And a rotten banana, which we don't need. Almost as much as we don't need that ring. Okay, back to Phagian. Let's have a look on the map. Alright, we've done this. But we've got all of these sections over here to check out. And then we've got some things going on down here. Rescue the Tieflings of Moonrise Towers. Reach Moonrise Towers. Mason's Guild. Wake up Arculla. We investigate the House of Healing. Interesting. Lots going on in all of those places. Let's bounce back to Last Light and then come up and do some more exploring in this direction, shall we?
Still alive, you reckon? He
Wits sharp.
Let's go as straight ahead as possible here. Okay. Got some dead harpers and a brazier.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Indeed it is. And indeed it is. So we have some really nasty looking stuff here. And I am not well situated for it. I don't have my spirit guardians available to me. But we will do what we can with what we've got. Firebolt. Looks like it would be a really nice begin to things. Whew, that thing is nasty looking. Beautiful. Do a little damage. And turn. Starion is up. Do all we can do here. Taking one out would have been nice. Oh, we did. Good. We got one done. That's one down. Karlach's ready to go. Let's stay at range for the moment. Cast Hex. And Eldritch Blast. Now, if I were wanting to do this the most efficient way possible, I would drop Wild Growth or something like that down here and make all of these things run through it to get to me, causing them damage. Spike Growth, that's what it is. You drop a Spike Growth, they all have to come through it and to try to get to you, and it causes a ton of damage to them, especially this big son of a gun right out here. Because as you can see, 200 hit points on a shambling mound is not something that any of us are excited to deal with.
Blood comes easy these days.
And so I don't have any way to do that. I don't have those abilities available to me right now. What I do have is a cloud of daggers I can drop right on those two guys and make them deal with that, and then I'm going to retreat a bit and make them have to keep coming to us while we keep plinking away. And he is dashing to get into range. Perfect. If we had Spirit Guardians, we could do some real damage here. Unfortunately, we do not have it available to us. So instead, we're going to do Inflict Wounds. Let's have a look-see here. Uh-oh. It is Necrotic Resistant. Piercing immunity, necrotic resistant, fire resistant, lightning immunity, cold resistant. All of our best things. What about the enemies? Are they also necrotic resistant? They are. So we're not going to be able to do necrotic stuff to any of these guys, which means we will need to do something else. Such as Sunbeam. And we got Radiating Orb after all. Lovely. And let's see, damage. Yeah, we've got people who are hurting. I will go ahead and throw a healing word at Karlach. Help her out a bit, and in turn, Astarion, we're going to step back and let him attack. Beautiful. And in turn. And then Karlach is going to use Reckless Attack. Beautiful. Great Weapon Master bonus. And attack again. Wow, we're just eating through that thing as best we can. Karlach is our best opportunity to do well in this fight because he is resistant to just about everything that we have, though not thunder damage. So we will do that and get off of that critical miss. Beautiful. And turn. Perfect. And that brings us back to Shadowheart. Let's see. We need a spiritual weapon right here. And one that does slashing. Let's drop right there. And the necrotic won't work. Let's see about these guys. What do they have going on? Necrotic only, so we can use Firebolt against the Needle Blights. Though you trying to attack is at disadvantage because we have this guy right here all over us. We can back off and he'll get an attack of opportunity. But he missed. Perfect. And we can attack. Not that it mattered, but, you know, doing what we can. Okay, Astarion. We've got that one first. Beautiful. Goodness gracious. Yep, that is really, really painful. And back him off. He needs a heal when we get a chance to do it. Oh, and he dodged that one. And turn. What are we at? 19 hit points. See if we can't do this again. Yes. Got it. Got it, got it, got it. Lovely. And turn. Okay, let's throw a healing potion on Karlach. And then toss Astarion a heal, get him up. That'll be Shadowheart's turn. Astarion is up. There we go. Does he have a healing potion on him? He does not, so we'll borrow one from Shadowheart here. Get a little extra pop, and in turn, Karlach is still up. She cannot move, but that is okay. Alright, and she'll in turn.
These boots have seen everything.
And looks like we can attack here. And miss in turn. We'll use fire and miss. Man, the 50-50s aren't doing well. But that's okay. We should be able to kill it from here. This might take out Karlach too. Oh, that thing is just insane. There we go. Hey, good deal. Now we can come up and Astarion will finish that thing off when we can. We're not close enough to activate it, and she is
Still
currently
breathing, despite everything.
trapped, so we will... Oh, it's... Nope, can't... There we go, it's doing something. Oh, constricting us further. Lovely, okay. It really did. It really did. Okay. We will cast a heal at Astarion. Keep him going and poisonous, which is always lovely. And then attack this thing. Wonderful. Alright. And we got it. Alright, folks. We have leveled up. Let's get these levels knocked out, shall we? How exciting. Wild Magic Sorcerer. Phagian is up for level 8. Hello. We get a feat, guys. That's exciting. And we want... Hypnotic Pattern. Yes, indeed. Replace spell. We don't need to replace anything currently. Feats. We want Alert. Now, Phagian will no longer be able to be surprised, and he will have a higher initiative as well. So we will take that. That brings us to Shadowheart. And we're just rolling our cleric levels up. But now we have level 4 spell slot unlocked. We picked up Guardian of Faith, Freedom of Movement, Death Ward, and Banishment as options. And then Always Prepared, we have Death Ward and Blight. Blight is not a great spell unless you are a Death Cleric. You always have it prepared, so you don't have to waste a spell slot preparation on it. And you have the bonus to Necrotic, so that even things that are resistant or immune to Necrotic can still take damage. So it becomes a valuable spell for us. We do not want Cure Wounds. Guardian of Faith is a very cool little spell to have. You can plop it in a doorway and it will do damage and defend the doorway. It's really nice. So we were going to pick that up. Freedom of Movement is good. Banishment is good. But I think for us, we want Guardian of Faith. And I thought this was the level that we got our ability to push through Necrotic, but I guess I was wrong. That's going to be next level. And we have our Archer Assassin, but we are not doing Ranger, we are doing Rogue. Oh, no, we're not adding a class. Cancel. Sorry. Rogue. There we go. We are leveling up Rogue. And we want Rogue Assassin. Not Arcane Trickster. We want Assassin. Why? Subclass features. Assassinate Initiative. You are deadliest against unprepared enemies. In combat, you have advantage on attack rolls against creatures that haven't taken a turn yet. The exciting thing about that is because we are a ranger that has the ambusher opportunity, we have a very high initiative, and we almost always go first. So we don't have to worry about enemies going ahead of us, which means we'll have advantage on attack rolls against almost every enemy. Any successful attack roll against a surprised creature is a critical hit, and Assassin's Alacrity, quick as an alley cat in a rain dark city, you immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. So I can begin combats with Astarion from stealth, get an automatic crit because of the enemy is surprised, and then at the start of combat I receive my bonus action and action in full again. And so it's like I didn't take any actions prior to the combat starting. If I start combat with anyone else, you always run the opportunity of you lose your action, right? We've seen it 1,000 times that it'll become my turn in the rotation, but my action has already been used because I used it to start the combat. Not the case if you are a rogue assassin. So Astarion just got a lot scarier for our enemies. We can do a lot on round 1 and round 0, of course. And then we're doing our Barbarian. But at level 8, we are bouncing out of Barbarian, going back to Warlock. And now we want to pick up a spell. We want Hellish Rebuke. Pact Boon. We're going to go Pact of the Chain so that we can pick up a Familiar. And I am very interested in the Imp because it can fly. The other familiars are fine, but the Imp is very, very good. And then we don't need to replace a spell, so we are in good shape there, and accept. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and get in another short rest. Actually, before that, I think Karlach, yes, she does have a spell slot available to her. Beautiful. And I would go ahead and cast Hex too, but I don't have anything to cast it on. So let's do our short rest.
Some rest's better than none.
Beautiful. All right, folks. We are in Act 2. We are in the Shadow-Cursed Lands. We have met a young boy named Oliver, which was interesting. We have made ourselves immune to the Shadow Curse through the help of a pixie, which we greatly appreciate. And we still need to go to Moonrise Towers, as well as explore this whole area. But we'll need to do all of those things next time. This has been Disabled. My name is Ed, and this has been the fantastic Baldur's Gate 3 Chaos Run. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, as that helps me out tremendously. But truly, until we see each other again, make your way with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey today, and goodbye.